Welcome to our graphic design tutorial. Discover varied strategies and the latest technology to enhance your skills. Stay tuned until the end to level up.
Welcome to my tutorial video. This is Alim Abiodun. In this tutorial video, I'll be taking us through on how to set your grid line, on how to set up your grid line just like this, on how to set up your grid line purposely for you to be able to design, or for you to be able to come up with an exceptional design, how to set your grid line. So you notice that I've already set up my grid line. Actually, I've done this before coming up with my design. I just on it now, so I'll be able to see, so that it will be visible for you to see. This is what they call grid line. It is purposely for you to be able to align your design element appropriately. So this is it, how to come up with this. So before you come up with any design, you would have set up your grid line first, so that it will be guiding you towards achieving your design. That's the first thing. Before designing anything, you need to set up your grid line first. So I'll be guiding you through on how to do that now. Kindly stick around with me to the end. So let's dive into the main thing. This is my design interface now. Before I actually come up with any design, I would have set up my design interface. Like I would have set up my workspace rather. After setting it up, that is when I will now continue with my design. So I'm going to guide you now on how to set up the grid line, how to set it up. So that is what I want to be teaching you. So kindly stick around me to the end. So this is my grid line. You first of all on it just like this. After turning it on just like this, then you are going to click on this place. After clicking on it just like now. So after you might have clicked on this particular place, all this will be ready for you, or it will be easy for you to move it. Are you getting it? If once you click on this particular place and all these settings appear, you'll be able to move all this grid line, and you'll be able to set it the way you want to set it. Are you getting it? So let me now return it back. Maybe you made a mistake, you want to be return it back to the normal position. You are going to click on this place. So I want to be returning it back to the normal position. Then I'm going to click on this, then click on OK. So automatically all the grid line will be set back to the normal position. So for me to be able to set up my grid line now, I'll be needing to make calculation, because setting up grid line involves calculation. It involves calculation. So that is what I want to be doing now. So I'll just, after clicking on this grid line and this pops up, I'm going to click on this particular icon like net. After clicking on it, then I'll be needing an additional, let me show you something. I'll be needing an additional horizontal and vertical line for me to be able to leave some space, so that my design element will be having enough space to breathe. I'm getting it. So that is what I want to do. Kindly stick around me to the end. So now let me do that for you. So after doing that, I'm going to click on this part. When you need let me show you something. When you need an extra horizontal line, you're going to click on this place, and when you need an extra vertical line, you're going to be clicking on this place. So for you to be able to achieve that, let me show you vertical and horizontal line. The straight line is the vertical line, while the horizontal line is the line. The vertical line is the line that goes upward, while the horizontal line is the line that goes the straight line downward. The straight line like this, that is the horizontal line. So for you to be able to set up your your design interface, you'll be needing to add an extra horizontal line and also an extra vertical line. So I've already added an extra horizontal line. I'll be moving it just like this. Then I'm going to put it down here. Then for you to be able to calculate it, you are going to click on this place. After clicking on it, can you see it is 95. So the purpose of leaving an extra 5 at this edge is to allow my design element to bridge. Because when you are copying, when you want to come up with any particular design, you should try to be working accordingly to the principle of guiding. You should try to be working accordingly to the principle of graphic design, which says there should be enough spacing for your design element. So that is the purpose of using grid line, so that you'll be able to leave an extra space. There should be an extra space for a design element to breathe. That is the purpose of this of setting up your grid line, so that the grid line will be guiding you through and how to arrange your design element appropriately so that it will not exceed the normal space that you leave for it. So I've already added a new horizontal line here now, which I calculated it to be 95%. Can you see it? 95%, and I'm leaving an extra 5% here. I getting it? So that maybe in terms, or let me say in a situation whereby you want to be printing out your design. Are you getting it? When you print out the design, when you print out the banner, are you getting it? In the process of nailing the banner on a plank, they take up, or let me say they chop up an extra space. Are you getting it? So you will have left an additional, let me say, extra space down. You will have leaving, or you will have left an extra space to to cover up with that situation. You will have leave an extra space now, extra space for you to be able to cover up that instance. Are you getting it? So that's the purpose of this extra space you left here. So after doing that, you still be needing an extra horizontal line for this particular place. They are going to click on this one. It has produced another extra horizontal line, so I'm going to be taking it up. So I'm going to be taking it up like this, and I'm going to put that here. Then I'm going to calculate it by clicking on this place. So I need to be leaving extra 5% here for my design element to be able to bridge. I getting it? And for you to be able to leave an extra space, in the sense that maybe you are printing out your design, you should be able to leave an extra space for it. I've already explained that earlier. So I'm going to be calculating that particular green line now. Sorry, this particular, I want to be calculating it so that I'll be able to leave extra 5%. So for me to be able to do that, I'm going to minus, leave it to be 5. So let me show you how the calculation works. Are you getting it? Let me say from this, I'm coming from this end to this end is 100%. From this top edge to this edge is 100%. Everything is like 100%. Are you getting it? So when I in the first place, when I leave a particular gray line here, I calculated it and it is 5% set. It's like I remove 5% out of 100%. It is going to be remaining 95%. So the remaining 95% is what I leave here. After removing my 5% out of 100%, it is going to be remain 95%. So you will now come to this particular place. You are going to calculate this particular gray line. This particular gray line that is here, you're going to be leaving the remaining 95%. So let me click on this, because before you calculate any gray line, you just click on that particular gray line, just like the way I'm doing now. Can you see it? I'm able to move it. Then you'll be able to calculate it by coming to this place. Can you see it now? It is 5%. It should be 95%. Okay, 5%. Okay, and this place is 95. Can you see it? 95 plus 5, it is 100. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? If you calculate 95% here, and you are going, after calculating 95% here, you are going to be remaining, or you are going to be leaving the remaining 5% upward here. I see it. That it makes it to be 100. You are going to be doing the same for this side. Sorry, you are going to be doing the same for this edge and this edge. So that is the next we are going to be doing now. Don't worry, just leave this one here. I'm going to return it back to the normal position later. So let me just do that for you. I'll be needing extra, I think it's vertical line. I'll be needing extra vertical line here. Then I'll be doing the same calculation just like I did at initial. Let me click on the line. Can you see the line? I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to be calculating it now. 95. It should be 95. Yeah. Can you see it? Any design, sorry. 95. Any design now, anything I'll be designing now. Anything I'm going to be designing is not going to exceed this area. I get it. It is not going to be coming up here. That's this space that I left here. It is meant for my design element to be able to breathe. And in a situation whereby I want to be printing out my design, there should be enough space, maybe in terms of maybe they want to be, nailing the banner on a plank rather. So I'm leaving that space. I'm leaving that space to cover up that situation. I get that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm coming. Let me recalculate this particular grade line. It should be 95%. Yeah. Then I'm going to be I'm going to be bringing the remaining 5% that is remaining. I'm going to be putting that here just like I did at the initial. So let me be doing that now. I'm going to be adding an extra vertical line. Sorry. Extra vertical line here. Can you see it? Can you see the extra vertical line? I'm going to be bringing it here. So that one too will be 95%. It should be 5%, and this one is 95%, and this one is 5%. Don't mind me, I made a mistake here. I clicked the vertical line like 3 times, so that is why it is bringing an extra gray line here. So that is basically how you are going to be doing it. You are going to be leaving extra 5% here, 5% here, 5% here, 5%. Maybe in the future you might be needing to align your design element appropriately. You can also bring in another extra green line, then use it to place your design elements well. Maybe let's say in a situation whereby you are not, maybe let me show you something. Let me bring in a test now. Let me bring in this test now. Maybe, for instance, you want to set your test. You want to be placing it on a particular gray line here, and you might not be able to see it well. So you just click on this place. After clicking, you are going to zoom it in like this, and then with this you'll be able to, let me show you, you'll be able to place your text. You'll be able to paste it well on that particular green line. So let me do that for you so you understand what I'm trying to say. Can you see it? Can you see what I'm trying to say? So with this zooming something, you'll be able to see what you are designing well, so that all your design elements will be appropriately placed. Thank you for sticking around with me till the end of this tutorial video. See you in the next tutorial video.